Gamers and gentlefolk, hello and welcome back. This is our second series of the day, replay broadcasting. We are taking a look at Division A this time around. We'll be seeing Spooky Ghosts take on Gen.M Esports. They had a little bit of a snafu that I am unaware of, but I just know that they had to replay this series. So if you were able to catch it live or a replay broadcast of it whenever it happened before, these are different games. And to that, what else can we add? Just a little bit of background on the teams. Spooky Ghosts recently promoted to Div A this season. It's their first time in Division A, so the peak of their current performance. On the other side, Gen.M, in the second season with their current roster, they are one of the longest serving teams in our fair league. So great to see them coming back again and again. We can take a look at the battleground selection before we get into game one, which I believe I didn't say. Game one, we're headed to Tomb. And we saw bans onto Infernal Shrines and Volskaya Foundry for Spooky Ghosts, with Gen.M banning out Alterac Pass and Towers of Doom. Okie doke. Let's get into game one to see how this series kicks off. Introducing our teams. Here on the left in blue, we've got Team Happy Cloud, Rift on Blaze, Boundary X on Kael'thas, Colloidus on Sylvanas, Little Wolf on Lucio, and Eric with a K on Garrosh. To the right in red, we've got Gen.M, Infofox on Tychus, Leorice on Leoric, Kobo on Tassadar, Cawthon on Varian, and Sir Mac of Cheese on Tyrande. Take a look at our level 1 talents here. A couple of different... There's Rustic Sound. A couple of different quests on both sides. I suppose a few, if we want to get technical about what a couple means. Kobo looking for Qs, while Eric with a K also looking for Qs. Eric gets a great toss. Kobo has to drop the Force Wall immediately. Cawthon up to 2 stacks on the Lion's Maw at level 1. Of course, when complete, that quest gives you additional cooldown reduction, or I'm sorry, additional crowd control, a larger slow on your Lion's Fang. Alright, let's take a look at this. Eric with a K tosses Cawthon away, but they're able to get another slow. There's the follow-up stun from Mac and Cheese. Early waves going in favor of Spooky Ghosts here. Makes sense. Gen.M don't have a tank yet. Not until level 4 comes online. Of course, I missed the gank in bot lane. Leorice and Infofox able to secure first blood onto the Blaze. Of course, Colloidus was able to get the siege camp, so not the worst trade. A little bit of an experience lead for CCS, but nothing too serious. Level 4 is just around the corner for both teams. Already up to 4 stacks of Lunar Blaze for Sir Mac of Cheese. Paralyzing Rage for Leorice. Going to be able to add additional pressure to Rift. Big Slow potentially betraying a auto attack build. We've got Possession on the side of Spooky Ghosts. There's the first taunt of the game. Unstoppable popped, but they're going to fall. Boundary X able to secure some of the gems. and make it back to safety. Possession instead of Unstable Poison. I'm a little surprised, truth told. That's Netherwind, right? Yes, which is the range. No one's scouted Coffin here. Bruiser Camp will get a little bit of progress for Spooky Ghosts here in mid lane. Of course, they're really far behind on gems. Only got a little over 30 in their pockets, while Gen.M already have enough for their first objective. Kobo tossed in, Eric with a K, with an expert use of the Indomitable. Who's holding the gems? We've got 10 on Leoric. There's another taunt onto the Garrosh. Whew. Yeah, Varian, Tychus, Tyrande is probably the worst set of 3 heroes for a Garrosh to run into. Perhaps not. There are lots of heroes in this game, but that's still a rough trio for the War Chief, no doubt. There's the first objective secured. Leo Rice able to get the last gems they needed turned in. So Gen.M with the first objective in their favor. Level 7s on both sides. Blaze heavily considering what they might want at 7. We'll find out soon. TM. What is that Sylph talent? Barbed shot. Unfamiliar with it. Eric finds Coffin. There's the taunt onto Boundary. Oh, there's a great Lunar Flare to follow it up. Coffin collecting those takedown gems as well, but unfortunately Kael'thas not going to make it out alive. That is a huge hit for Spooky Ghosts here. Their primary wave clear hero taken out as the first objective pushes. Colloidus does have a decent wave clear on the Sylvanas, but it's nothing compared to the KT. How many stacks are we at? 14 out of the 15 required for the Warbringer level 1 for Garrosh. Another takedown onto the front line, this time in favor of Spooky Ghosts. Looking for a gank onto Leo Rice. It's a lot of damage. Infofox gets the peel with the grenade there. Colloidus interrupted with the Lunar Flare. Heroics just around the corner for Gen.M. We can see that's thanks to a little bit additional structure and mercenary, or I'm sorry, just structure XP. Speaking of heroics, there's the Entomb onto Boundary, followed up with the Lunar Flare, and then the taunt onto Eric with a K. I'm sorry. Ooh, a commitment of the Starfall. Looks like Garrosh will hearth to safety. We've also got Draken Laser Drill and Black Hole. On the other side, for Spooky Ghosts, we've got Bunker Drop, Phoenix, Wailing Arrow, High Five, and, of course, Warlord's Challenge. So, both front lines jeering and saying mean things to the enemy team, taunting them, as it were. Coffin out alone here. And it's a 5-hero commitment from Spooky Ghosts. Kobo's going to throw the Black Hole just to be safe. Entomb catches Garrosh, followed up with the taunt, and the Hunter's Mark 20 gems on the ground, and no one from Spooky Ghosts feels comfortable picking it up. Little Wolf nowhere in range to get the cleanse they needed. Gen.M off to a red-hot start. They've got 2 forts already and secured the second turn-in here. A dominant showing in their Game 1 from Sunday's series. They've also got about a level lead, so Spooky Ghost's gonna play it safe here. There's the Entomb onto Eric with a K. Immediately, all of the damage follow-up from Gen.M. Secure another takedown onto the War Chief. It is a rough day for the Horde. The Alliance really applying the pressure. Varian and Tyrande both. The armor shred from Hunter's Mark cannot be overstated how important it is for securing a takedown on Varian, or I'm sorry, on Garrosh. His tankiness comes from his armor. Minus armor takes away so much effective HP. Alright, level 13's online for Gen.M. The chase continues. Coffin caught in the slow here from the oil slick. A toss in from Eric with a K. Tyrande falling low. Colloidus shadow or uses their haunting wave to get in. Infofox getting chased down here by Little Wave and Colloidus. Tychus will not last any longer. It's a lot of comeback experience secured for Gen.M. They've left this, or on the side of Spooky Ghosts, at the cost of Gen.M. But they left this bot keep completely unattended to secure those takedowns. So they're going to lose it. What can we say about level 13 talents? We've got Shadow Walk for the Tassadar, which will be a lot safer. Eric with a K, pops the Indomitable, but Kobo is able to get out with a timely Shadow Walk. Leo Rice looking for the Entomb on the flank, but Eric with a K narrowly wiggles out. I would love to see Spooky get a little aggressive here with their objective. We get the first throw in from Garrosh. Huge follow-up on the taunt, so Spooky Ghosts secure another takedown. Leo Rice using their level 13 Ominous Wraith. Ominous Spirit? Ominous Wraith. For the damage reduction that it offers. But with how pushed out the lanes were for Spooky Ghosts, they haven't gotten as much progress out of their objective phase as I think they would have wanted. Eric with a K continues to get peppered down by Kobo. They're mounted up on the flank here. This is a spooky place for Garrosh to be. Infofox making their way up from bot lane. So it is a 5v4 in favor of Spooky Ghosts for the time being. Leo Rice in. Here's the rotation in from Infa. Rift taking a lot of damage. Leo Rice falling low. There's the timely Entomb. Eric with a K saving the Kael'thas. Does it come at the cost of their life? It looks like all of Spooky Ghosts able to make it out. They've got cleanses on cleanses, both from high five and into the fray. Eric with a K getting some clutch saves with the ally repositioning thus far. Level 16's online for Gen.M. Opting for sizzling attacks on Tychus, continuing to focus on that single target blow up, which of course is the whole idea behind a taunt comp. That's paired with Thermal Lance on Kobo, an additional source of percent damage. And Sir Mac Cheese opting for Celestial Attunement. My little label with the team name keeps falling off, and it's very distracting. Alright, Spooky Ghost have enough to turn in. Leo Rice checks with the Wraith Walk to grant vision. Siege camp in bot lane. Rift Mount's a little bit far from the rest of the team. The Adrenaline Stim Pack will get them out of trouble. Eric drops the Warlord's challenge onto 3, but instantly blows up. Little Wolf next to fall. Infofox chasing onto Boundary and Colloidus. Leo Rice continuing to get these slows. I don't think KT is going to make it out alive, and indeed they will not. Leo Rice continues to get the chase. Manages to pull the Will of the Forsaken out of Colloidus there with one more skeletal swing. Alright, so Gen.M have enough gems in their pockets to secure another turn-in. Looks like they're going to aggro the boss to start with. I think it makes a lot of sense. It means that Spooky Ghosts have to choose between a rock and a hard place. Leo Rice stalling the rotation in with an Entomb. Coffin getting caught by the Earthshaker. Rift's cheeky stall attempts isn't going to cost them. In the end, they're able to escape. Spooky Ghosts don't want to meet Gen.M at the turn-in. Instead, they'll make their stand at the top keep. Oh, Infofox caught by the toss from Eric with a K, but looked like a little bit of a misclick from Garrosh, not getting Tychus over the wall as they'd hoped. Entomb back off cooldown. There's the toss in onto Coffin. Immediate use. Oh my gosh, Eric with a K falling low. Tychus able to take him down. Leo Rice falling very low as well. In the end, it's 1 for 1, but the core is in trouble. 2 Web Weavers connected already. Boundary getting a fair bit of clear here. On the top side, Leo Rice will go down. Rift as well. Core shielding is gone. A couple more purple waves from the Web Weavers. Infofox continuing to dash in thanks to their level 20 Bob and Weave. And there's the drill down to 54%. Gen.M don't have any of their front line anymore. Infofox taking a lot of damage here. So the core will stand at 35%. Spooky Ghosts able to fend Gen.M off a little bit longer. And to their credit, Spooky Ghosts still have enough gems in their pockets to secure an objective. Infofox found. Eric with a K gets another taunt. Oh, but there's the Entomb onto the Lucio. That's a tough hero to lose. And the Lunar Flare follow-up. Infofox lives through the whole thing. Colloidus gonna get caught and taken down. 3 takedowns in favor of Gen.M. I have to assume that's going to be the call for them to go core. Instead, Infofox trying to loop on Rift here. Boundary tops the Phoenix, but it's not going to slow Gen.M down one bit. Coffin and Leo Rice connected with the core, and they'll take it here for game 1. GG, and well played to both of our teams. All right, so game 1 goes to Gen.M. A solid showing from the red team. They were just able to execute the Varian composition with aplomb. We can see that with the number of takedowns they were able to secure onto Eric with a K. Garrosh, usually a very survivable hero, but once again, it's that armor reduction from the Hunter's Mark, from Tyrande, that really punishes the Garrosh HP pool. Once you start shaving that armor off, he loses lots and lots of effective health. that, of course, paired with the percent damage from Tychus, and it was a tough game to beat War Chief. Checking in on our builds. Kobo got a fair number of stacks, as did Sir Mac and Cheese on those level 1 talents. Infofox stacking at level 4 as well. Nothing too out of the ordinary. We saw the bob and weave get used by Infofox to stay connected with their minigun. Leo Rice getting a lot of value out of the Wraithwalk build. And of course, Force Barrier at 20 from Kobo. Keeping, you know, another tough spot for Garrosh or Blaze to be in is with the body block mechanics of the Force Wall. So yeah, a really punishing set of heroes for Spooky Ghosts to contend with. Let's head over to our Battleground selection to see what's next for Game 2. We can update the scoreboard as well. The win for Gen.M. What? And for Game 2, where are we headed? Gonna be Dragonshire for Game 2. Alright. I do enjoy Dragonshire, especially in organized play. It is Ruglord asking for a co-cast. Yeah, sure, man. Let me head over to a lobby. I've got a whole scene collection set up for co-casting, so we won't get it, unfortunately. But if you want to join up in one of the voice lobbies, I think I'll be able to drag you in, unless analysts already have permission to join casting lobbies. I'm in casting lobby 1. Okay, in the meantime, let's make sure that the teams are on the correct sides for this. I've been banned from casting lobby 1. Hello, hello, welcome.
Oh shit, yo.
How's it going?
Good, bro. Holy fuck.
Welcome, welcome. All right, so to those new to the channel or NGS, I'm joined by Ruglord, the analyst for Division A, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And former NGS player.
True. An excellent Dahaka player, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Fair enough. All
Are you
right.
in-game?
I am in-game. Oh, right. I need to get you in-game. Let me snag you.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, that'll probably be easiest. I'm in NGS. Are you in-game already? Yeah. All right. Invite to party. Excellent. And game 2.
Is this your OBS account? Is that why it's called Sound OBS?
Yes. Yeah, I have
okay.
I have a separate account for observing because there are some settings that are account bound rather than computer bound.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, so like all of your sound settings are account bound.
Oh.
And so, you know, I have different preferences for when I'm playing versus when I'm casting. And rather than remembering all of them like 7 different times and swapping them back and forth and shit, I decided instead to create a Smurf for it.
Smurf for casting. That's probably a lot better than smurfing for 2 times. Alright, cool beans.
Alright, so let's get the stream in here with us, and we can get ready to broadcast Game 2 here of Spooky Ghosts versus Gen.M. I'll introduce Spooky Ghosts here on the left. We've got Little Wolf on Anduin, Colloidus on Dahaka, Rift playing Genji, Boundary X on Gul'dan, and Eric with a K on Diablo. And you want to take Gen.M on the right?
Yeah. So we got Infafox on Zagara, Leo Rice on the Leo, Kobo on the Junkrat, Hawkon on the ETC, and then that's Sir or Senior?
I'm not
Mac
sure
and
if it's
cheese on the
Sir,
Rega.
Senior, or Senor.
Senor.
It could be any of the above. Oh my god. Immediately
Okay.
ETC.
Doesn't have death much yet, no trade value.
No trade value yet. Unlucky.
Warm-up feed.
Warm-up
Okay,
feed is
alright.
classic. What do we
Everyone gets
have?
one.
Level 1 talents. We've got 2 quests, but nothing crazy. It's a Q build from Boundary X. What are your thoughts on Pursuit of Flame for Gul'dan?
I am a pretty diehard E-build enjoyer, but I don't think it's actually good. I just like the ding number. It takes a lot longer to stack.
Fair enough.
So you get more dings.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like Rhaegar should have died there, but
Instead, it's the Genji.
yeah, the Junkrat trap. I think. You know, was it the Junkrat trap? Yeah, I think. Whatever. Kind of unfortunate. What do you think of the Haka W1?
Dahaka W1, I am surprised to see it. They don't have a lot of spell damage on the side of Gen.M. Importantly, I don't think any of Zagara's summons count as spell damage.
I have no idea. I remember back in the day, Gazlo turrets actually did spell damage, so
Okay.
like Illidan couldn't evade them. But I don't know if that's still true, because that was like a long time ago. I have no idea. I mean, either way, I usually really like the other two.
Yeah,
That's just me.
I'm a big
I like the
fan.
extra essence.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Essence on 1.
Yeah. Overall, though, I really like Spooky Ghost's draft. I think the light bomb is going to be very, very scary for Zagara and Junkrat to deal with.
Absolutely.
Even Rhaegar, he needs to be kind of far up to do the cleanse.
Yep.
Or the Ancestry.
It's gonna be a different story come level 10. Until then, they might suffer though with Rift as the only person who can really deal with mid lane.
Yeah, it's a little awkward. No one else really wants to rotate up there. But Genji does rotate pretty fast. I guess that kind of compensates for his lack of wave clear.
Yeah, and it'll buy, like, his ability to stall rotations will keep Leo Rice from getting too much time contesting the point.
Ooh, that was so... the Rhaegar bit in right as he got pulled.
Oh.
He got bitten super hard, but not gonna get punished. Never punished.
Never punished. I can't tell you how many times that's happened to me in Storm League. When I've ended up on the other side of the wall. Oh, they get the Dragon Knight.
Did you see? That was so... The Genji shurikens were mid-air, and then the channel went through.
You'd love to see that sort of strength and fortitude. So Zagara getting through a lot of this mid-fort wall. Looks like Gen.M committing 3 heroes to the bot line. Oh no, Rift! There's the stun.
Okay.
They get the...
Overwatch character.
Yeah, Overwatch character will make it out alive.
Gets in and actually gets the ETC behind the wall. I think he's okay though. Yeah, he's alright. No crowd surfer, but you can just break the wall, I guess, instead of crowd surfing.
Yeah, not so bad.
Nothing. I think Leoric... The Haka Leoric dynamic is very interesting to me. I feel like post 7, the Haka can really be a potential threat. So I kind of want to see him bully the Leoric a bit, especially since he also has the Genji. Zagara should die here.
Yeah, Zagara, misses the drag.
It's so awkward when you miss the drag, because it's such a slow ability. You like stun yourself for like a second there.
Yeah.
And then usually the window's over. Yeah. He did have the E4. I think he could have just committed that.
True.
Guaranteed it.
I agree.
But it's okay. Zagara lives to tell another day. The hurt right in front of the enemy offlaner. Giga Chad move.
Spooky Ghosts securing their safe side bruiser camp. Gen.M are going to get a little bit more poke damage on the bot fort wall with Junkrat.
I could just double soaking. Classic offlaner gameplay.
Classic.
Grab mid, grab top. Meanwhile, your team things bottom. I really want to see Genji kind of put some pressure top here. I think top, you never end through top. But
just narrowly missing the jump in onto Infofox on the bruisers there.
Oh, damn, that's actually a really good call from him. But just a little too slow. It's unfortunate. Could have been pretty juicy.
Indeed. So a pretty quick cleanup in top side on the bruiser camp. Leo Rice not going to have too much trouble there. On the bot side, we've got siege camps for both of our teams. Of course, the mid push is definitely stronger for Gen.M.
Yeah, this is super awkward when you take your camp second, because like the enemy offlaner gets to clear it.
Oh no, Rift caught in the trap. Infofox going to finish it off. Genji not respecting all of the Junkrat shenanigans. Unfortunately, it's going to cost them a takedown.
I think, so I've just watched the game for the analysis. I think I know, I missed the kill on the replay just now, but I think I know the one. It's like the one he was trying to go for the Zagara, but then there was just a random Junkrat trap in there.
Yep.
In the bush. that one was also very unlucky.
Another channel of the objective. Gen.M get their second Dragon Knight of the game. Checking in on bot lane. Heroics are flying. Oh my gosh, a huge fear stops the mosh pit. Coffin will draw the ancestral healing. It's 4 versus 3 here in bot lane, but Gen.M are going to make it out to safety, all the while in mid.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward that they didn't get anything bottom there. Because now they lose bottom, and they don't really get anything anywhere else. But with 10s now, with Light Bomb and the X Strike, I think there is a lot to gain here now from Spooky Ghost. I think they have a lot of potential pressure that... What's his face? Gen.M has to respect. I mean, even ETC, he's not super tanky. We'll see. Dragon Knight, but definitely getting a fort from your second Dragon Knight, I've definitely seen worse.
Indeed.
Definitely pretty alright.
Yeah. Leo Rice making the rotation in. There's the Entomb onto Eric with a K. I don't think they've got enough damage. Not until 16 once Infofox gets their Corrosive Saliva. Oh my gosh. Immediately.
Nice A-pod. Just to hit the Light Bomb target. That was good.
Excellent.
Crazy. That was cool. That was like a dragon. That was like just using it for the global. That was cool. The Hawk is here now.
Oh, he's going to get booped over. He does. No. And that's going to be a takedown. Wait. Little Wolf. What a homie. Well done, Little Wolf.
Paid triple time.
Absolutely.
Buy him a beer. Gen.M just going to clear mid though. And to be honest, I don't really think Spooky Ghost should have committed 5 to this game. I think they could have gotten some wave clear mid and top. But that's okay. They get the camp. Maybe they get some building damage with it. They do need to start equalizing on structures a little bit. They're kind of starting to fall behind on the EXP gain despite being even on kills.
Yeah, they have more takedown experience too, just by 200, but like the minions, they're falling behind, the passive, they're falling behind a little bit.
Yeah, like the late game kills, that you get more EXP, but the building damage is... I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta get building damage, right? The game ends when you kill the core. And top is slowly dying too, and that's a problem. The Hawk is potentially a sitting duck if he loses his top 4. It's very difficult for him to run from a game. Unless he can just burrow out. Does he have dig? You're invading his camp.
He does have dig. Not going to commit it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's the stun. Genji in a lot of trouble.
Oh no.
Protect. X-Strike out. Another pull, but the Riptire will chase down the takedown. Lore accurate moment there. Junkrat killing Genji.
The other Overwatch character, the Riptire.
Oh, and the Mosh. Light Bomb for the interrupt. Coffin under towers, pops the APOC. ETC could fall. Yeah. Oh no. Of course, Souls.
Virgin, set up your APOC versus Giga Chad, just press it.
Yeah, just fucking click it and body block.
Yeah, and just keep them in the fucking thing. Technically a 2-for-1, but Diablo did have Souls. So, you know, Souls and Genji for ETC. You know. Could be worse, could be worse. They're super far up now. I feel like Anduin manning up.
Sir Mac and Cheese.
Anduin doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, Little Wolf almost getting a
I want this
takedown
fucking
here.
point. Yeah, look at Rhaegar. Rhaegar looks potentially in trouble here.
Yeah, Rift is
Goes on
going to
with random
secure it
jump right
for
back.
sure.
Nice.
Checking
Yeah,
in
that was
on
good punish. I think Spooky Ghost, not just Spooky Ghost, Gen.M was a little overextended there.
top
Pushed up too early to the
side.
enemy.
Oh my gosh, Leo Rice has gotten so much of this fort.
You
They're
know,
going to get most of the way out. There's the drag from Colloidus. X-Strike committed, and that's going to be a dead Leoric.
yeah, very good. Could potentially be Gen.M's chance back into the game. Not Gen.M, Spooky Ghost's chance back into the game. There with 2 picks. They're going to get top. I kind of want to see the Hakaburo bottom, but it is a long cooldown. Maybe you don't want to commit it. But I think they need to exert some pressure here with those 2 kills. Maybe.
Yeah, they still have the Horrify available as well.
You know,
Leo back up on the
Genji.
battleground. Genji taking a fair bit of damage here. Entomb is available.
I feel like the Zagara is just a little far up.
I agree.
Oh, there we go.
There's the light bomb.
big.
Oh my goodness, Infofox will not last. A Maw catches Genji. Oh my god, huge mosh. Eric with a K falling very low here. Horrify does not connect, but Coffin unlikely to survive any further. There's the Ancestral Healing. Leo Rice connected with the Drain Hope onto Eric with a K, but Diablo makes it out to safety.
1 for 1 there. Yeah, I guess Genji didn't have D to jump out of the Entomb. It was a little awkward. But 1 for 1, you know, you take that when you're down.
Absolutely.
I think you get a little bit more out of it than your opponents.
Absolutely. A little bit of a hybrid build for Eric with a K, opting for Devastating Charge and Overpower at 13 and 16.
Well, that is pretty interesting. I've seen that a couple times. I'm alright with it if you can complete the quest. I think the Q build is honestly kind of underrated.
Ooh.
Nice drag on the
Yeah,
slide.
Colloidus stops the drag. Coffin will save themselves with an excellent timed boop. Light Bomb just narrowly avoided there.
Yeah, I think Genji had to pull the trigger a little bit sooner. Because sometimes when you get booped, you're just like, it like does mental damage in real life. Like you're just like, oh, what the heck? I got booped.
Indeed.
I don't know about that.
It's
Yeah,
definitely
sometimes
happened
it
to
happens to me. I don't like react to it fast enough. And that's the window. I think that was a really good window there. Though I think they were 4v5, but it will be diffused into going in.
Bruiser's top, likely going to finish off that fort. So Colloidus on the top side going to be stuck with that. This Maw catching the Gul'dan. Oh my gosh, they're so low.
Oh,
Genji
no.
onto the backline. Kobo falling very low.
Yeah, I got big.
Oh, they
Doesn't
are
it?
able to get the takedown. Leo Rice wreaking havoc back here. Sir Mac and Cheese just chasing down this Genji. Little Wolf unable to save the Genji. Coffin still survivable. Leo Rice gets another set of slows. Eric with a K likely to fall here.
Yeah, if they can get out of
Mosh
here.
lands. Boundary gets the drain life. Infofox falling low. Another boop on the light bomb, but Boundary cannot survive. Infa's so low, but they make it out. However, Colloidus,
though.
yeah,
Hey, playing the map, baby.
that's why we play the map. And that he saved his top fort as well. I'm
Yeah, he did
surprised.
take the top for it.
So Leo Rice will clean up that objective, and Gen.M will push bot lane.
Yeah, I think I am pretty okay with that though. If I'm Gen.M, I'll take 2 kills and keep wall for the 1 objective. I think Dehaka. I feel like he should have dug in at some point there. That was a pretty extended fight, and they even got a kill 4v5. But it is what it is. They'll get a fort instead, which is not bad. Not bad at all. You do need to start. You take what you can get at this point.
I assume they
trouble?
used Burrow. Yeah, they don't have Dig. So, they dodged the power slide, kind of big, but the boop in from Kobo is good.
Oh, it's unfortunate.
They'll use Essence and an Isolation, but it's not going to save them. Leo Rice is going to take out the top fort here with this wave. So all outer structures down on the side of Spooky Ghosts. Gen.M running the map pretty well.
Running them pretty well. Yeah, Dehaka kind of took the scenic route there instead of just, I think, backing up through mid. I think that kind of catches him out.
Just around the corner from Storm Talents, and there they are. What do we have? Buried Alive, extra oomph.
Oh god.
Oh, Coffin gets the...
Very nice.
Oh, great Horrify.
Light bomb missed.
Leo Rice in... Oh no, everyone's dying! Kobo, can they connect with the Riptire? Genji's in a lot of trouble. They'll extract out.
Oh, I think he's... Oh my god.
What a
Andrew.
pull from Little Wolf.
Holy moly.
Little Wolf
Oh, dude.
only... that was the last charge of Leap of Faith, so... Another set of CC could be a takedown for Gen.M. They've got the spell armor here with the Bruiser Camp.
Yeah, I think I love the light bomb snap on the snap that they did. Like just immediately try to re-engage, but it was, I think it missed on the Zagara. It's a little unfortunate. But they cut their losses. They didn't actually lose anybody, which is pretty nice. That's Anduin trait value right there.
Indeed.
You don't die. And they're getting some compensation top.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage onto the top fort. It would help even if it's just to even out that catapult pressure.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And it also just makes it a little harder for Leoric to step up. But he does have the long E, so maybe not. I really want to see... So with 20s coming up now, I really want to see Spooky Ghosts pull out something really aggressive. I feel like they've been kind of on the back foot all game. The good news about being on the back foot all game is you have nowhere to go but up.
This is true.
Go for something crazy. Go for something insane. Talk in the bush, sniffing.
I'm hoping for some tour bus value coming up here. And Spooky Ghosts kind of split across the battleground here. We've got 3 heroes collapsing onto Leo Rice top, but...
Ooh.
Oh no, Diablo! Yeah, he's not going to make it out of this, right? Tour bus, what the heck?
Tour bus value.
All right, heroics flying on all sides. There's a reset with Living Weapon. Takedown onto ETC. Little Wolf connects the stun.
Right,
Infofox falling very low. Leo Rice chasing Eric with a K. He uses the Hellgate to escape to safety. Sir Mac and Cheese, I don't think Rhaegar can make that. Kobo certainly dies as well, right? Oh, K, there we go. Eric with a K finishing that off.
3 dead, Dehaka backs and clears. You probably get objective now. You probably get a keep.
2 catapults.
Yeah, someone does need to clear bottom. Someone does.
And Leo Rice getting the channel on the top objective.
Yeah. Genji backed for it. I don't. I guess he was just the closest.
Leo Rice finds Eric with a K and Little Wolf. They've got the Spooky Ghost build, so they're not going to get solo kills here, likely.
Yeah, actually.
And Rhaegar chases. Rhaegar gets to the bot side for another objective stall.
Yeah, I think
Gen.M playing Ring Around the Rosie very well.
Yeah, I think they've weathered the storm there. Zagara's about to be up. ETC's already up.
Junkrat in 10 seconds.
Yeah, I don't think Spooky Ghost gets it now.
Yeah, it's just all of this lane pressure that Gen.M was able to build up.
They're gonna have to wait for another winning team fight. Got to flip the coin again. We'll see. I think they see them on this because of that Junkrat, or one random Junkrat. It's just kind of there. Well, Dan's a little split. Yaka used Burrow. He's intombable now.
He's very intombable.
There's
the drag. Entomb catches the Anduin. Little Wolf in a lot of trouble. Mosh catches one on the left. Little Wolf. Oh my god! The tour bus once again! Coffin absolutely smurfing it in these team fights. Little Wolf's light bomb won't connect. Leo Rice finds boundary in the back line, and all the while ETC channels the objective. We've got another Diablo life. Rift getting a couple resets. There's one more, but I don't think they're going to make it out alive.
Average Genji gameplay. Oh, almost got out. Okay.
All right. So that'll do it for game 2 in favor of Gen.M, I'm assuming, unless I see a Diablo 1v5 and take out an objective all by himself.
We got the tour bus value.
Yeah, it was incredible tour bus value.
Into the pole.
Yeah, Coffin catching the leap of faith there. Absolutely smurfing it. Really well played by Gen.M. We can cut over to our stats page here. GG to the red team.
Spooky Ghosts, they did actually win the original match, but there was some roster shenanigans, and they were very honest about it, so they offered to replay it.
Gotcha.
Didn't go out in their favor, but I think that's a lot of. I love that sportsmanship, especially in a game like this where sometimes, the community has a reputation. Not the NGS community, but the player-based community. Sometimes can be a little toxic. It's nice to see things like the sportsmanship that Spooky Ghosts exhibited.
Absolutely.
By offering to replay the match.
Anything weird
no
out of
needed,
these?
by the way.
Oh yeah, only 10 stacks on Bile Drop. I
No
will say
problem.
that Dragonshire is a tough battleground to get that completed on. They didn't hit any
Oh, yeah?
massive maws. Sometimes you can get a few stacks off of a big maw. What else did we see? Genji opting for Dragon Claw at level 4. Not what I'm accustomed to seeing, but fair enough.
I'm not used to seeing Ferocious Stalker without the speed build at level 1.
Yeah,
I think usually you pick the armor reduce.
Yeah, I would have definitely gone for Dark Swarm at 13 for the Dahaka. Elongated Tongue, excellent.
Shadow Charge did get completed.
Shadow Charge did, true. We didn't see any exciting Hellgates, but that's okay, because we saw all of the exciting tour buses.
I think Hellgate's one of those talents that people pick, but I think it's actually quite hard to get. You have to actually be a really good Diablo to get value out of it.
Absolutely.
And you only have a couple opportunities a game because it's level 20.
Absolutely.
I also think Eric is an offlane player, if I'm not mistaken.
That's what I've known them to play historically. So
shuffling around a bit.
It might be a change for this season, but I can't say for certain. There you go, another series in the books. From your expert analysis standpoint, I didn't even check the standings. Where are Spooky Ghosts and Gen.M in the standings currently?
I think they're exactly tied. I actually don't look at the standings. I just look at the games. Gen.M is 7 points, and Spooky Ghosts is 8.
Okay.
So, pretty close.
Gen.M punching up a little bit there.
I suppose so, yeah. In my analysis, I kind of felt
the
like
standings on the website are still incorrect, according to chat. Okay.
Okay. Due to them having the win. Oh, okay, so we subtract 3. Wait, how many points do you get for getting a 2-0 nowadays?
4. You get 4 points.
You get like 3?
You get
3 or 4?
You get a total of 4.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, so Spooky Ghost is actually at 4 points, and Gen.M is actually at 11.
Okay, so Gen.M
actually put them at number 3.
Third place, just above Magnitude Epicenter. Nice. A great win. Of course, they're still trailing a little bit behind the High Inquisitors and Under New Management at 15 points apiece. Those seem like the teams to beat.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think Inquisitors have actually dropped a game yet, but I could be wrong on that.
A single game. They've dropped one map. Both teams, in fact, have dropped one map. Yeah. And I don't think they play each other until the last week of the season or something like that. Checking out. Yeah, it's not until week 11 that we see our number 1 teams face off against one another. So should be an exciting close to the season.
I will say.
Yeah, go ahead.
Back when I played NGS, I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but the best of 3 format that NGS does, I found to be so volatile. I've seen so many 8th place seeds in the playoffs beat the 1st place seeds. I've seen it happen so often.
Mm-hmm.
So I think my prediction is that the Div A winner will not be High Inquisitors or Under New Management. That's my hot take. That's my hot take. Clip it, ship it, send it to me when I'm wrong or when I'm right. That's my prediction.
You heard it here first from Ruglord, the analyst of Div A.
Yes, baby.
You gotta take that with some serious weight. All right, I think that's probably gonna do it for the stream for me. Thanks for joining me for the cast. You want to give any shout-outs or anything?
Shout out! I just work here, bro. This is the Chili's. No, not really. I guess shout out to you for having me.
Oh yeah, of
I'm
course.
down to do this more often, I guess, when I have free time.
Sweet, sounds good. Well, thanks for joining, Ruglord. Catch you next time.
Yeah. See ya.
And that'll do it from me. Thanks to everyone who tuned in. And thank you, InfoFox, for sending me your replays, the accurate series replays, so we could see Gen.M against Spooky Ghosts as it happened on Sunday. Before I sign off for good, I'll give some shout-outs. In addition to all those who tuned in and InfoFox, I want to thank all the artists, programmers, and musicians whose work I feature here on the stream. It wouldn't look or sound anywhere near as good without their contributions. You can find links to all of their work below the video or coming up in a credit roll here in Two Shakes of a Lamb's Tail. You should check out their work. It's all open source or Creative Commons licensed, so you could include it in your next project as well. Until next time, good luck having fun out there, everyone. Peace and love.